not see. Sorry, hold on, let me pull this up. Sorry about this, folks. But just to make sure, if you did not see it earlier, the Cowgirls recently took on the, sorry for my memory here, the Panther Creek Panthers. And looks like they did turn out on top tonight. If I do check so myself. Sorry, there's no score, but I do believe it was somewhere between 61 to 23. So definitely play for the girls. And my name is Mihir Gupta. I'm joined here by Mr. Evan Meekins. He's currently out. But tonight will be an amazing night here for the Coppell Cowboys with some new faces, Carter Zingman and Jacob Naney on the court after recently being unallowed to play due to the football season being in session for the playoffs. Let's see how tonight's game goes.
It's about to be time for the national anthem. So
stand up, take your hats off.
Memorial. And you have to split screen. I know the guys. We're good.
All right.
Ready? Let's go.
Right fluke.
Welcome everybody to the Coppell High School Arena, home of your Coppell Cowboys.
And welcome back here. We are back. We are back. Just remind you, my name is Miki Gupta. I'm here joined by my amazing commentating buddy Evan. And tonight is going to be a great game. Ain't that right? All right, I will take that as a yes. And I'm looking at the roster here. Unfortunately, not even AI can find out because it still says that 6 people are on the varsity team for Frisco Memorial High. Now, am I looking at the right school? I don't really know.
What's up? Student section starting to fill up a little bit here as we approach tip-off. So see who the starting 5 is for the boys tonight. See who the starting 5 is for the guys tonight. Let's do it.
And
we got Colin, Bass, Isaiah, Trey, Cebu.
I believe, unfortunately, we are unable to find the roster for Memorial, except for 6 players. 7, sorry.
Wow.
Hey,
So we got, he's a senior, wears number 10, Sebastian Pena.
James Johnson.
We'll look into this.
Junior, number 4, Robert.
I think we definitely need to look into this because I think something's up.
Steffi, Caleb Eldridge.
Senior, number 2, Isaiah Fleming.
Caleb Eldridge.
He's a senior, wears the number 3,
Yeah, I mean, shoot. I don't know who number 11 is, but if he gets a lot of buckets tonight, I guess I won't be able to identify who he is.
We apologize in advance, folks, for this inconvenience.
There you go. Let's do it. So yeah, it's Zay, Trey, Bass, Sibu, Collins starting 5 for the Cowboys tonight. Looking forward to this one. Big game against Frisco Memorial. And here we go. It'll be Xander Pruzinski versus Colin Griffith on the jump ball. Pruzinski, the starting center. Got a little bit of a height advantage over Colin here. All right, let's get it done. Cowboys, Warriors, here we go.
Colin Griffith up at the center up here against Xander Pruzinski.
Pruzinski wins the jump ball, and here we go. It'll be Dylan Steffi with it. Passing it over to James Johnson. Johnson to 11 here. And then here's Caden Defiball. And Trey Watson gets the early steal behind the back. Over to Isaiah Fleming. Makes a man miss and scores already.
We see number 3 here, Dylan Stave, jumped right over like a windmill. He didn't know where he was going. He's flying all the way to Columbia.
Zay Fleming, first basket of the night. And another turnover forced by the Cowboys. Here comes Trey Watson to Bass. Pushing in transition. And he's going to be out of bounds. It will be Warriors basketball. But again, quick and fast pace, just like we said in pregame. We knew what type of game this was going to be. So here we go. James Johnson working on Trey Watson, a good on-ball defender. Watson's going to get hit with the foul call here, though.
Fouls on the Cowboys. It's on number 4, Robert Watson III. That's his first personal foul.
That's Trey's first foul of the game. Again, he usually picks up a couple because he's a really aggressive on-ball defender. And here we go. Steffi with it here to Pruzinski. Now they go to 11. Down low to Pruzinski. He's got the height advantage against Colin Griffith. He'll spin, and he goes to the opposite corner. Defiball to the other corner again. They keep passing around. Here's the 3. It is no good. Pruzinski with the rebound goes up and scores. Pruzinski already making it happen early on in this game. He's going to be a tough guy to stop in that paint. And immediately a press coming from the Warriors. Fleming inbounds to Bass. Pena passes it over to Isaiah Fleming. Fleming, double team, pass to Colin Griffith. Griffith, open 3, got a look, no good. And it's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson will get it up ahead. Steffi to the corner, Defiball. Shot is up, no good. Colin Griffith rips down the rebound, bounce pass to Watson. They'll push it up in transition. It's Watson. Corner, Sibu sucks. Out to Watson, open 3. Bang!
Sunk in here from Trey Watson to put the Cowboys with that upper hand, putting them at 5-2.
Cowboys, big shot there. Johnson over to number 11, who drives inside, goes up and makes the shot. We'll find out what his name is. Okay, it's Jackson Childers. They just have the number wrong. Fleming taking it through, got a clear lane, and a foul is called. Pruzinski, I believe, is the one who got called for that one on the contest.
Straight smacked him. That was a sucker smack. I don't know if you saw that from here. Like, you put that man in a volleyball team, he'll pop off. What a slap.
Good thing is, if you're the Cowboys, clearly he's going to provide a mismatch on the offensive side as missed free throw from Zay. But the good thing is you get him into foul trouble early, get him out of the game. You don't have to deal with the mismatch quite as much. Fleming misses the free throw. Sox rips down the offensive rebound. Ball is loose. And here comes Steffi with it up ahead. Johnson grabs it in transition. He goes and finishes the right-handed layup to give the Warriors the lead. Pass up ahead. Cowboys pushing it. Bass to Watson. Goes up strong. Left-hand finish.
Great strong up from here from Trey Watson. That's 7 points. I believe those are all his, or they want another. I don't know, but
Zay got the first one.
You're right, Isaiah with that first shot. You know,
Johnson.
Trey Watson popping off.
Three from Johnson, no good, and Watson going in transition. He's got a lane, and he finishes with the right hand.
Once again from Troy Watson. You love to see it. You honestly do.
Really strong start from the junior guard here. Steffi over to Johnson. Johnson to Childers. Jackson Childers takes the screen, driving inside. Good defense from Sox. Defabaw's three. Oh, wow. Dead off the rim, but rolls in. They didn't think that shot was going to go in, but
just
he got
that
it.
to tie up the game with about 4 minutes left in this quarter.
Fleming. Pass out to Griffith. Quick fire. And brims in from Colin Griffith. Pass to the corner. Childers back up. No good. Rebounded by Sox. And he's double teamed. He's got to get rid of it. And Coach Murphy smartly using a timeout. Even though Sox was able to get rid of the ball, got to use a timeout in that situation when your guy's in trouble.
Definitely
and maintain possession. So.
Those strategic uses, you see that in not just that sport, but every sport. You see that in football when there's just 1 minute left in that final quarter. There's just timeout after timeout. Even if both teams have 3 timeouts left in the half, it's timeout after timeout. You just need the most amount of preparation and the most amount of determination and preparation going into these next quarters. You know, it's been what, about almost 4 minutes, and a total of about 21 points have been scored up here at this Coppell Arena. That's a little quick, moving a little fast. So those strategic points moving left, right, left, right. You know, we saw Brzezinski foul a little bit, but we also saw Dylan Steff. We see Dylan Steff is a strong player on this court for the Warriors, but we also take a look at Trey Watson. Trey Watson up and down the court, putting up the Cowboys almost majority of their points right now. So, you know, definitely take that time for that early on, and it looks like it will be
Memorial ball. They got a turnover there.
Ooh.
That was good defense. Yeah, so right now, they don't – it's kind of interesting. You see the Cowboys bench here, and you have all guys in their jerseys, no sweats and uniforms. Again, maybe that could just be Memorial, but do they not run a deep bench at all? Do they really just not play? Do they play their stars the whole game? That could be the reason for the roster here. I don't know, though.
It's possible.
Johnson corner three, and it's no good. Tipped up in the air, and we're going to get an over-the-back foul there on Memorial. So that's the beauty of boxing out. If you box out properly and a taller guy is able to reach over your head, they'll call it over the back here and there. They will, if they're watching properly. Watson gets it in here, and he will dribble up the court, being defended by Johnson. Down to Bass Pena. Griffith up top. Dribble handoff. It's Griffith inside. Gets positioning, and a reverse layup from Colin Griffith.
You'd love to see it coming in here from Colin Griffith. The man, the myth, the legend, the big man.
Johnson drives inside, puts up a floater, and it's an and one bucket there from James Johnson.
Yeah, going back, Colin Griffith, replacement of, I believe, almost 7 foot Ethan Mackin.
He was close. He was up there for sure.
What is he, 6'10", 6'11"? That's Ethan. Ethan.
Yeah, something like that.
Ethan was up there.
He was tall, man.
Like, you could scout him out at a concert. Like, he's fine with any position, front row, back row, middle row. He can see. Like, that's not an issue.
Johnson knocks down the free throw. It's a 14-12 game. Cowboys with the lead. Colin got to get it in. It's turned over, and Johnson will finish that shot. So a nice scoring run there from James Johnson. Nice aggressive hands there on the inbound.
Amazing.
Cowboys going in transition. Colin goes up, blocked by Brzezinski. And here comes Defabal the other way. Stopped at half court by his Fleming. And Johnson holding it out here with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cowboys and Warriors tied at 14. It's been a competitive back and forth game so far. And Bass deflected that one. Active hands in the passing lane there. Cowboys have not gone to their bench yet here in this first quarter. It'll be interesting to see who they go to when they eventually do decide to use some of their depth. Pretty deep team this year. A lot of guys who are very capable of playing a bunch of quality minutes. As here's Steffi with it here. Pass inside to Brzezinski, and he's got the and one. Back-to-back and ones on these offensive possessions that weren't that steal. So the Cowboys got to do a better job on the interior of making contact when the guy's going up. Is Brzezinski already posing a size advantage, and Griffith coming out of the game for another big man, Okai Oshinibo. So the interesting thing here is the Cowboys will always have to have a big man in the game, a really tall guy in the game because of Brzezinski, who, again, is one of the bigger guys they'll probably play all year as he makes that free throw, converts that and one.
Yeah, like you said, we see Oshinobu, he's pretty tall. We see Sox relatively tall and also is great in the paint, great outside the paint, in the middle. Sox, we saw him last year as a junior. He was popping off. So, and as well, having those tall players at the court at all times is just great. Like you said before, Brzezinski is there. We're looking at number 10 as well. Number 10, James Johnson. Those are some tall players here that are definitely can give the upper hand up to Memorial, who looks like they are pressing up their big players, as it looks like the rest of their players are in sweats as if they're not playing.
They did bring in number 24, though, so we'll see who that is. As Johnson swings it to the corner. 24 fakes the shot, goes up and scores, and we'll get a name here. I did not hear the name. I'm not going to lie.
Unfortunately.
Zay Fleming got called for the travel last possession. He draws the foul this possession as the Cowboys trail 19-14. Warriors on a good little run here. Cowboys have got to figure it out, get it back on the board. Back to Trey Watson in the backcourt. And Watson gets inside. Dish to Okai, Oshonibo. And he's stripped at the base. Ball is loose. Okai is going to be called for the travel because he fell down with the ball.
Unfortunate. Okay, Warrior basketball here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for this first Cowboys. 14, and we see Carter Zingelman, number 32, finally getting onto the court here at the home CHS Arena.
See what Carter can do as he goes up. There's a block immediately from, I believe that was Zingelman. Here comes Sox and Watson in transition. Oh, man, he got glassed by Defaball. Bass with the three, though. It's no good. Ball is loose, deflected, and he'll stay with the Cowboys. So it was a block party there for a couple seconds, a couple big blocks. Again, Defaball came in and
this guy just flew.
He slammed that ball.
That had to be at least 4 feet in the air. This man just leaped to get this defensive block.
Watson gets it in off of Sox, though. It's going to be another turnover. Here they come in transition. Steffi inside. Pass is stolen. Fleming going up ahead. It's Watson, and this time he'll have a clear path to the basket for an easy layup.
Yeah, Trey Watson with these transition layups, full court. He definitely has that speed, is that hustle, and able to get there. And that's something that you greatly want from a player here that's playing a little bit on the outskirts, just, kind of focusing on where he needs to be.
Pass up top, Defaball three. Got it to go. And Memorial extends the lead to 6 with a minute to go in the first. Watson to Fleming. Fleming behind the back. Watson to the corner. Bass driving baseline, and
it looks like it
foul called. So he may have been pushed out of bounds, but it was a foul regardless.
Looks like it is a foul on Steph. And looking at inbound here from Trey Watson.
Did the announcer say Steph?
Yes,
cool.
I believe he did.
Cool, okay. Fleming's got it here, driving the left side. Thought about the mid-range. Carter trying to pass it out, and he nearly turned it over. Ball is loose. Fleming gets it back to Watson. Corner three for Sox. No good. Ball up in the air. Sox gets his own miss. Goes up and fouled.
Yeah, Carter Zingelman coming in. He's definitely shown himself up that he has the movement. He's left and right. He's spinning around. He's jumping around. That movement that he's brought over from football is definitely giving him that advantage here. We saw him leap up to get that defensive block, and now we're seeing him in a round being able to pressure the Memorial here, and they're losing the ball left and right, and they're obviously being pressured into a foul here. So that's great to see come in from here, these Cowboys.
Sox missed the first one. Got to have these free throws early on in this game. Second free throw from Sox. Front rimmed it no good. 0 for 2 from the line, but a nice job by Fleming. Gets the steal. And inside to Zingelman. Oh my goodness, he missed the layup. Loose ball. Zingelman gets it back, and there it is.
Carter Zingelman with the layup, putting his first points up on the board here at home.
Love to see it. Steph over to Defaball. And here we go. Defa ball to 24. Over to the corner. James Johnson inside. Pass is nearly stolen by Bass. He knocked out of bounds, but a good active play from him there. Steph with it on the baseline to inbound with only 8 seconds to play. They're going to go to Defabal. Gets an open look. No good. Rebound, only 3 seconds. Got to put up a tough shot. Will they even get it off? He missed it.
Almost. And that's the end of the first quarter. Cowboys at 18 with the Warriors at 22. I mean, this first quarter, you know, we definitely saw some twists. We saw some turns. We saw Carter, some nice defense. Looks like he's... Is that you?
No, it wasn't me.
We can hear you on the loudspeaker.
Really?
Huh? I believe so.
No way.
With these replays.
Well, that's cool. Yeah.
You don't see that.
I didn't know that, yeah. So, there you go. 22-18 the score. 30 seconds before the second quarter starts. And, yeah, first the keys to that quarter, they just got to, I don't know, they can't keep giving up open threes. I think Defabal kind of found his shot there. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but we are seeing Dylan Steph getting an increased amount of fouls here. We saw 1 or 2 here coming into this.
Got to make your free throws. That's another key.
Yep, absolutely. But maybe the free throws aren't the strong suit up for these players here, but they can shoot around from that 3-point line. That is definitely not a problem, especially for Cebu Sox, who's almost great pretty much anywhere. And as you've seen from Carter Zingelman, he can jump up there and he can get that easy layup, getting out, you know, taking side for Adrian and Ryan and able to get up there. Even though Carter is that average height that everyone is around this court, he's up there, you know?
So Fleming will take the ball to start the quarter, and Nene is in the game. Fleming over to Watson. Watson has not been taken out yet. Sox goes up, blocked by Brzezinski, and Sox back out. Watson going inside, and that pass is stolen by Steph. He's taking it. It's him versus Fleming. A lob, up and a finish! Defabal with the lob. Here comes Watson the other way, and oh man, I thought him and Carter were going to try a lob play for a second. Sox, mid-range jumper. He's short. Carter gets the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a loop. Hooking up. You don't see that shot. Maybe a lucky shot. Maybe he breaks it. Who knows? What a shot.
Showing off that athleticism there.
Great. You know, especially with the arm, you know, swinging up from throwing that ball around regularly. You know, that joint around the area, especially in his right arm, being a right-handed thrower, he can definitely put it up there for those layups.
Fleming with the defense on Steph. A Nene on ball. Inside, Brzezinski slams it home. Causing a lot of trouble for the Cowboys early on offense and defense is number 33, Xander Brzezinski. And that pass is stolen. Brzezinski up ahead. It's Johnson. Scoop layup. And that shot missed. Good contest by Anene. Watson the other way. Trying to get to Zingelman. He goes to Fleming. Anene right side. Fleming's got it. Up ahead. Watson. Corner. Sox 3. Can he get that one to fall? No. Sox has not been able to hit tonight yet. And here comes Steph taking this one up the floor. Defabal. Pass off Steph. Looks like he may not have been ready for it. It went off of him. Looked kind of awkwardly. Brzezinski pulls up for 3. Got it to go. Xander Brzezinski. Again, he can do it from all parts of the court. What a day for him so far. As Fleming gets bumped. Sox. Can he get this first bucket? He gets inside. Missed again. Long rebound goes out to Watson. The floater. It is no good. Rims out. Rebounded by Johnson. And Memorial puts in transition. Defabal slams it home.
That is a third dunk of the night here for the Memorial Warriors. They're just playing games now. They're just playing games. They're up what looks to be about 10, and they're just playing games now.
And one finish. And with this free throw, they're going to look to extend this lead to 10. Timeout called. Cowboys are on a bit of a tough run here. I mean, Memorial's doing their thing. They're playing good defense. We're turning the ball over a lot, which I think is the main issue, and just not efficient from the field either when the shots are going up. And at the same time, These guys are coming down. Memorial's hitting threes. You got the big man out the three-point line launching them in. And, yeah, a lot of dunks. High-flying Memorial basketball. They are not afraid to get up and athletic with it. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
not ideal. Cowboys are in a tough spot, trailing by 9, 5:42 to go. Again, we knew coming into this game it was going to be a good one. Memorial's a good team, and Memorial is playing the Cowboys game. They've turned this into a track meet that they're winning at times with all these some of these transition dunks and stuff like that. So it's been crazy to watch early on.
Crazy. We're looking at 5 minutes, 5:42 left in the second quarter. The Warriors are up by 11 against the Cowboys at 31-20.
Oh, they changed the score to 31-20?
Yeah, especially from that dunk, from that dunkaroo.
That's not good.
Not at all. Not at all. You know, these Cowboys, they got to rethink the strategy just a little bit. You know, this is the number 2 team in 5A for the state of Texas.
They're good.
You cannot underestimate these guys whatsoever. It's just one of the biggest tricks you can take in basketball or in sports in general is underestimating your opponent.
Good timeout by Coach Murphy there. Need to regroup. That's funny. Yeah, they got to regroup here, though. I had a feeling that was going to happen at some point.
At some point.
They got to show the student section. Hey, they got little man jumping up.
Lil J is jumping.
That's so funny.
You just love to see the energy here in the arena with these students.
So Defabah trying to finish off the end one after his big dunk. And he makes it. So there you go. Zingelman will inbound here. And he gets it in to Fleming, who's taking this one up the floor. Gets it to Malachi Jackson, who's into the game. Malachi passes, stolen by Jackson Childers. And here comes James Johnson. Memorial runs a pretty short bench. They don't play a lot of guys. Johnson over to Steph. Coach is way on the court here, calling out a play. Steph driving, three-point line. Gets it out to Defabah. Defabah into the body of Fleming. Goes up inside, no good. Gets his own miss and scores.
Not looking great for the Cowboys here tonight.
Good putback.
Carter! Whoa! The joints around his arm! Hey, look at these. The joints around his arm from throwing that football all season long. He's got it.
Steph for three here, and rims out, no good. Carter with the rebound. Ball deflected and out of bounds. Cowboys will get it. So that's not Childers. Oh, it is Steffi. He said Steffi. All right, cool.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing the student section rapidly growing around here.
Love
this
it.
boys game.
Guys need it.
But no, where's Plunger Boy at?
Levi O'Weira passing it up the floor. Fleming taking it all the way himself, and high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Childers. Up ahead he goes. And he's inside, and Brzezinski there with the slam. It won't count, though. Play was blown dead.
Fouls on the Cowboys.
Fouls on the Cowboys on number 0, Malachi Jackson.
First personal foul.
First personal foul tonight.
Griffith will check back in here. He'll come in for Zingelman.
Sue Sox, I believe, in the game as well.
Also back in, number 3, Sue Sox.
Sue Sox coming in for Trey Watson.
Here we go. Brzezinski to the corner. Childers looking around here. And he's going to dump it inside. Brzezinski got positioning. Pass is stolen by Subu Sox. And he loses it. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowboys, though.
You know, these out of bounds, you see these Cowboys multiple times. Cowboys are just farming these right now. They're trying to put as much pressure on the Warriors as we've seen here. They're trying to put as much pressure as Subu Sox in with the ball. They're just putting a bunch of pressure. I've said twice before, I apologize, but pressure, 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 pressure. And that's one of the biggest ways they're putting it. They put pressure, they foul. And if they can keep that up, then who knows what can happen near the end of this game. Maybe they turn it over.
Sox taking it in left side. Good defense from Memorial. Fleming puts up a long three, and he's got it.
Isaiah Fleming, third of the 3 of the night, putting the Cowboys showing, hey, we got this, man. Closing in that gap to just 9 points, 25-34 Warriors.
That was a big shot. They needed a bucket desperately. Now they got to get a stop. Loose ball. They keep it, though. Defa ball. Passes it over. And here we go. Steffi's got it. Steffi inside, and a foul called. Three-pointer from Defabal was good, but the foul on the floor. So Sox gets called for that one.
First personal foul. 3 team fouls on the Cowboys.
Alrighty.
Przinski gets it off the inbound. Steffi comes over off the screen, and Fleming defending. Griffith versus Przinski here, and he stays on him. Down low, Przinski, nice pass. Good block by Malachi, but they call the foul.
Oof. You know, that might maybe have been with it. I'm not sure, but, you know, deflecting that. Is that something on Cebu's face?
Yeah. Bandage. Must have gotten scratched up, but.
Must have, but.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be a clean behind the back or behind the play block there from Malachi Jackson. Again, he made a really nice play. But Childers gets away with that and gets to the line.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. See if he can knock this one down. Go 2 for 2. He does.
You know, it's just someone who is 6'9" and almost a little bit over 200 pounds. That is some nice soft throwing you're seeing here from Sander Przinski.
Griffith backdoor to Jackson. Oh, he misses the inside layup, but he gets his own miss, and he gets it with the left hand. So Malachi does a good job, gets his own miss, and again, a good finish. And now back to a 9-point lead for Memorial. Here we go. Steffi taking this one up the floor. It's Fleming on the defense. They get the screen to the lane. Now a pass out. Childers, 3. Got it to go.
Ooh.
Fleming up ahead to Jackson. Jackson to Fleming. Double team on Fleming, and he gets out of it. Nice pass. Sucks. Trying to go up, and he's fouled really hard. Well, they didn't call it, I guess.
And it looks like the basketball bounced off Brzezinski's head.
Fleming, long 3.
Oh! 4-3 from Isaiah Fleming, swishing through the net. Can he set this net on fire?
Missed shot, rebounded by Defabal. He goes back up and scores.
This is score after score coming in here, putting up and just going up and up. You know that? No, I shouldn't do that.
Zay's got it here. Fleming to Levi. We were in the corner. 3 ball, no good. Malachi on the backside going for the board. He got it. And he'll take it back out to the corner. Dribbles it for a second. He lost it, but Fleming gets it now. Fleming inside to Griffith. Trying to go up. He loses it. And what's the call? Foul
on the Warriors here, number 11.
So here coming to the game is Crawford O'Connor, so we'll see what he can do. He'll come in and he'll immediately be told to inbound the basketball. So here's O'Connor. And he'll go inside to Cebu Sox. Sox to the corner. O'Connor to Jackson. Jackson, Griffith puts it up. No good. Jackson gets the rebound and finishes.
Malachi Jackson proving, if I'm not mistaken, is that Tyrell Robertson standing on top of these cushion rubbers. You know, that's just so great about the energy coming in here. Just 1 minute left here in this half.
Here we go. Steffi's got it. O'Connor on the defense with about 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. And Steffi drives, corner. Defaba, open 3. No good, but a good rebound from Childers. He goes up, and it does not go in.
Looks like we're fouling for a free throw.
Yeah, he's got 2 shots.
Number 2. Fouls on the Cowboys, number 2, Isaiah Fleming. I apologize. It is on number 21, Crawford O'Connor.
Crawford got that one.
It doesn't even look like Fleming is on the field. Never mind, he is. I cannot see because of this giant bar in front of my face and with some wires and obviously a camera.
Childers missed the first free throw. So 5 on the court for the Cowboys are Jackson, Sox, O'Connor, Griffith, and Fleming.
Cowboys jumping in joy right now just for that first missed free throw.
Childers makes the second one. And here we go. It's Isaiah Fleming pushing it up the floor with 35 seconds left. Trap comes. He goes backdoor to Sox. Griffith goes and loses it up, going up, but he gets the foul call there.
Loses his grip in the middle. You know, it might just be the sweaty hands coming in from this game. You know, you're 10 points down. You got 30 seconds left. You're obviously stressing because in a boys' game here, coming back is not as easy as it sounds. And that's just not about that's in any sport, whether it be anything really. Comebacks are difficult, especially this early in the game. It's not uncommon here to lose grip.
Got to make your free throws if you want to come back, that's for sure. I mean, you know, Fleming's going to be aggressive. I think the rest of the team needs to be aggressive like he's been. You know, he's been taking these threes. He's been aggressive on defense. They got to match the aggressiveness. But, I mean, basketball's a game of runs. You know, it's whoever has the hot hand at that moment. Cowboys got to get hot here. They haven't really been able to string together a bunch of consecutive makes like Memorial has.
Yeah, and we're looking at Sebastian Pena coming in as well as Oshunebo.
33-42, and it looks like Memorial's going to hold out for this last shot. 20 seconds left. Steffi's got it, dribbling right side. And Steffi inside. Easy layup, but he smoked it. Actually, it wasn't easy. It looked like it was going to be good contest at the rim. Sox goes the other way, and one!
And Sox closing in that gap up. Got in the Cowboys at 35 with the Warriors at 42. 7-point gap with just 8 seconds left in this half.
Again, big energy boost right there. You go into the halftime locker room only down 6. It's been a rough half. You definitely will take that. As here's Sox free throw is good. 8 seconds left.
And they were just down 10 less than 20 seconds ago.
Steffi, can he get this final shot? He bumps Fleming. It's Steffi ball. Final shot. No good, and that's the end of the first half.
And that's the end of the first half. Your Cowboys at 36 with the Warriors at 42. That is a solid 6 points. 10 minutes here for this half. What are we thinking here?
I mean, you know, they had a good end of the half. They finally strung a couple buckets together. They just got to keep playing tough defense. Don't allow the easy buckets, easy dunks, or anything like that. And then offensively, just got to finish the free throws, got to finish around the rim. 3-pointers will eventually fall. They weren't as efficient on those in the first half besides Fleming. And Watson hit that one. But, hey, we'll see. You never know. I think this is definitely a very winnable basketball game for them. Again, only being down 6 to a very good opponent. It bodes well for the rest of the season. But, yeah, this is definitely a game that Coppell can come back and win.
Absolutely.
Just a matter of hitting a few more shots and getting a couple more stops. I mean, the margins are thin. So,
very.
All right. I'll do it for the first half. Time to take a break.
Right. Take a small break, and we'll be right back for the next half.
Got a little game of knockout going on. Some of these students. All right, we got our first knockout.
Sydney, could I shadow you and drink cold water? Okay, cool.
You're out! Who's up? Out. Oh man, took the kid out. He's out. Down to the final four. Come on, somebody out. So, down to the last three. Down to the last two. I think we got a winner!
Got about 20 seconds left to the start of the second half. Cowboys trailing by 6 at the half. And again, Mia here and I talked about it. Second half, you just got to find a way. Find a way to get this win, play some gritty basketball, and make some good adjustments in the second half.
Yep, definitely 100%. You know, we've seen Xander Brzezinski. We've seen what he can do in this first half, but we've also seen what Sox can do. We've seen Carter's first shots here at home, and we've also seen what Trey Watson can do. All three of them being on the field instead of Carter. We're looking at Isaiah Fleming as well as Sox.
Sox, Griffith, Watson, and Pena. And yeah, Watson, to your point, I mean, he was definitely the standout player the first half for the Cowboys. He was the hot hand. Fleming also hit a couple nice shots. I think Sox is due to have a good second half. He wasn't his best in the first half. Wasn't getting shots to fall. I think he's due for a couple to go in for him in the second half, though. So we got 60 minutes of basketball. Here we go. It'll start with Dylan Steffi handling the basketball, and Isaiah Fleming with the on-ball defense. Got to stop letting Defabal get open threes as well as Steffi to Defabal. That's not what you want. He misses, though, with an air ball. Johnson backside rebound, though. I bet Coach Murphy's not too happy about that one. Free open rebound for him. Watson in transition. Colin Griffith to Watson. Open shot, passes it out. Bass Pena for three. No good. Rebounded by Brzezinski.
Ooh, you know, we saw that scene from Sebastian Pena. Almost there, almost. We're seeing very close shots coming in from the Cowboys here, but they're not quite getting it.
That's a tough miss. As Johnson drives left side, looking for the backdoor cut, doesn't get it. Brzezinski sizes up Griffith, thinking about the three. He'll get it back out to Dylan Steffi instead. And Steffi drives right. Goes out to Johnson. Johnson inside, pass stolen by Sox, and he'll push it in transition. Sabu Sox. Three-point shot after the crossover, short off the rim. And a nice play by Defabal. He's taking it in transition, and Sox is going to get called for the blocking foul here.
Foul on Sox here. Second personal foul.
Yeah, he got in the way there. It was a tough call, but he didn't go down, and they were never going to really call a charge, I don't think. So it'll be an inbound for Memorial, and
it does look like there's a foul on Memorial as well, putting it to the Cowboys' ball.
Probably a violation there. Or was it? Oh, it was a foul. Okay. Johnson with the offensive foul. That's tough. Tough one.
Johnson.
And for the Warriors, number 24, AJ Kishon.
And for the 24, AJ Kishon. I think that's what I heard. I'm not
AJ
sure.
what?
AJ Kishon. I'm not going to take any guesses. Kishon, Kayshawn, I don't know. I heard a K and I heard a Sean.
Yeah. Fleming passes this one. Watson trapped at half court. Got to get rid of it. He does to Griffith, who tries to save it, and he cannot get it to his teammate. So it'll go to Memorial, as here comes Steffi in transition. He's been pushing the ball to the corner. AJ Kushan drives to the basket and finishes inside. Cowboys immediately go up the court. Griffith blocked from behind by Brzezinski. And a steal by Fleming at half court. He'll take it himself to the rim. Left-hand finish.
Great. You know, dunk defense, let's look at that. You don't really see that a lot here in basketball. Maybe from, I don't know, LeBron or John Morant. But you don't see that in high school basketball, sorry. So that's definitely something that the Warriors might have an upper hand here.
Kushan missed the three. Fleming gets the rebound. He's going to push it up in transition. Sox is going to get it. Up and he goes. And one!
And it's also a foul. We're looking at Xander Brzezinski. Number 33, Xander Brzezinski. And he's arguing with the ref. He got his hands up and his arms up like a field goal. He got his arms in a field goal. He's like, why? But hey, you get what you get.
Second and one of the game, I believe, for Sox. Free throw is good that time. Jackson coming in here for Bass Pena. And the lead is cut down to 5 for Memorial. Cowboys are in it very much right now. So
it definitely looks like the Cowboys can't start chipping at the defense. You know, taking off smart chips. You know, we saw making it so that there's no other way other than to foul them intentionally. You know, that those small chips can slowly lead to them getting getting back in this game, getting back in the bet to the title over the victory.
Brzezinski, square up, 3 ball, short. Ball is rebounded by Jackson, who pushes it through the defense. He's looking to take it, and a foul is called here on Memorial. So sometimes when you speed, if you can play fast but in control, it makes the other team make mistakes. And right there, Malachi pushing it quickly in transition. And as Childers will have to come out of the game.
Absolutely. We've seen that not only coming here from Coppell, the Cowboys, but also the Cowgirls at their games. They're able to put on pressure after seeing that Panther Creek put on pressure. And so now it's like returning the favor just a little bit.
Griffith takes it inside, couldn't finish. Loose ball, Cowboys get it back. Fleming, Griffith inside, open layups, got it.
And Colin Griffith closing in that gap to just 3 points here with 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Pass over to 21 here. Brzezinski, hand off to Defabal. Defabal, he's been a great scorer today. He gets inside and one.
And it looks like they have a foul on the court here.
Brzezinski's been the main guy. He's hit some big shots, but honestly, Defabal, when they needed a critical bucket, they go to him. He's a good shooter. He's athletic, he can get through the defense, and that's a huge bucket right there. Again, Memorial starting to slip a little bit, and Defabal gets inside. Big finish.
Defabo, Stefan, Brzezinski, these three are the big three here on this team that are scoring the most points, getting the most attention here, but also have the majority of the fouls coming in with about 3 this half, just from the Warriors themselves.
Defabal converts the and one, and Fleming double teams, got to get rid of it. Ball deflected. Malachi Jackson picking it up, and he passes it to the corner. Sox fakes the 3. Bounce pass to Watson. Inside, nice pass to Jackson, who finishes.
Malachi Jackson around the side, but it's closing that gap to 4. 45-49 Warriors with 4.5 left in this quarter. The Cowboys are slowly inching at closing out this gap against the Warriors.
Defabal sinks it. That's a big 3. Again, it just seems like every time they need a bucket, they go to 5, and Caden Defabal answers the call. Fleming dribbling it here. Cross. Thought about the step back. He's keeping it, though, to Griffith. Griffith going inside on Brzezinski. Gets up and under. Finishes! Nice move from Colin Griffith. It is a 5-point game with 3:51 to go. I mean, you got to stop number 5. Stop letting that guy shoot the basketball if you want to win this game. He's been an issue. He's been a problem.
Absolutely, This timeout, they got to think and see what can we do to try and resist Caden Defabal here from getting the ball. How can we stop Brzezinski from being this aggressive? How can we pipe him down just a bit so that we can get this advantage? How can we take out Steph as well? That's what these kind of questions they got to be asking if they want to push themselves even further here in this game. With the 47-52, with the Warriors leading, I mean, you don't really get more about that here. So definitely looking up about 4 minutes left in this next quarter. 4 minutes left up in this quarter. What can we do to fix up this gap, and how does that help us win in the end of the day, not just for this quarter?
3:51 to go. Cowboys have Watson, Fleming, Griffith, Sox, and Jackson. No changes to the 5 out there on the court after the timeout. Steffi dribbles right side. Inside to Brzezinski, looking to go up, and Griffith gets called for the foul there on the floor. And Zingelman might come into the game here, it looks like.
All right.
So Griffith with his 3rd foul of the game. He's in foul trouble. They got to go to Zingelman here, and they do. And now Steffi. He will pass this in. Kushan to the basket, to the corner. Steffi thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Dumps it inside. Brzezinski, corner. And a travel gonna be called.
Violation. It'll be the Cowboys on the ball here.
Yeah, in basketball, you got to make quick decisions, and sometimes you move too quick. You don't think before you move, and you don't think about, hey, I got to put the ball on the ground before,
taking more
before
steps.
I take steps. Yeah, I mean, I used to do that a lot when I played as They wanted a carry on Fleming, no call. Watson, Jackson, just dangerously there on the baseline, but he keeps it in bounds. Fleming's got it. And Fleming gets a big. Oh, they're going to call Carter for an illegal screen, I think.
And he literally sunk a 3 there. That could have pushed them up. And it just looks like it's Memorial's ball, you know?
Yeah, well, sometimes the physicality, there's a little too much physicality there from Zingelman on that screen, I guess. Or other guy may have done a good job selling the foul. I don't know, but.
Yeah.
Steffi's going to dump it down. Zingelman one-on-one, trying to get the ball. Couldn't get it. And him versus Przinski. It's a good matchup. Zingelman, good defense. Kushan 3, though. It's good. Kashan. Oh, okay. Watson in transition. Floats it up and couldn't get that one to fall. Kashan passed this one up ahead. It's a transition play. It's another basket for Memorial. The run is on as they're up by 10. Cowboys got to quiet the momentum. It's Fleming.
It might come down to the wire here. If we pick up that pace just a little bit, it can definitely come back to the wire. That's such a possible outcome. It's frightening.
So Watson here on the sideline. Lost it, and now Cowboys will keep it. Fleming is going to inbound. Here's Watson. Gets a screen from Zingelman. Watson. Jackson, and that's another travel.
Looks like it is the Memorial's ball.
Refs are calling that one tie. They're clearly very closely watching those feet to see if it's ball first or feet first. Kashan outside to Defabah, driving inside, and great defense. What's the call here?
And it looks like it's a call against Coppell.
Another foul?
And it looks like it's on Malachi Jackson for personal foul. And it looks like it's also, as we've seen here, possibly a travel here for the Warriors. And it looks like the refs didn't see it because they were too focused on Malachi here.
I think the big issue is I think it probably should have been a jump ball. They called it I thought Malachi did a better job getting his hand on the ball. Dan's here at Coppell not happy with the officiating today.
Yes, absolutely. You never want to see that, man. You know, that common stereotypical, blind ref play is just, come on, man.
So Defabah knocks down both free throws. Zingelman inbounding to Fleming. It is a 12-point lead for the Warriors. Fleming getting pressed up on here. It's a double team at half court. He gets it to Malachi, who was not able to make the catch. Drops it into the backcourt for a backcourt violation. Oh, man, it's snowball effect here in this second half as the Warriors just continue to pile it on. Cowboys got to find a way to flip the script here. It is not going too well.
Come on, 12 points up. There was just a 4-point gap a couple minutes ago. And what are we looking at here? And another backcourt violation on the Warriors from Xander Przinski. And it looks like it's Cowboys ball with Isaiah Fleming getting in the ball. Warriors
return the favor there. I like to see it.
Yep.
So Fleming inbounding. We'll see if Coach Murphy makes any more subs. Again, hasn't used as much of his bench as we've seen in the tournament, so it's clear he's kind of found a rotation he's comfortable with.
Absolutely.
Zingelman up top, not thinking about the three, really. Watson's got it, being pressed up on by Kashan. Watson to Zingelman, drives inside, going up strong, got it blocked. Nice poke by Jackson, though, to get it back. Inside to Zingelman, and he puts it in.
Ooh, Carter Zingelman putting this in here, closing that gap up to 10. I think this can be a great fourth quarter. Definitely, like I said before, down to the haywire. And it's so important that they can do this. And
Defabah inside, misses that shot. He has been really good today. Fleming up ahead. Jackson bounce pass. Watson puts it in.
Watson, getting through the Warriors, just and then he puts it up.
3-point shot, no good. Zingelman gets the rebound. And here's Fleming with it. Cowboys on a little run all of a sudden. Fleming getting to the basket up top. He's got it and one!
And the Cowboys are slowly, like I said before, they can slowly get this step up. 53-59. They were just 10 points down before. Now they're just 6 points behind. 53 seconds left now in this last quarter. I definitely think that it's highly possible they can get it up. And we're getting 2 shots coming in here from Isaiah Fleming.
Basketball is a game of runs. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's just about the momentum shifts, and right now the Cowboys finally have some momentum in this game. Cowboys with a big substitution here. Levi Owira and Jacob Anene coming in the game. And Sebastian Pena is also coming in here in a second, probably for Isaiah Fleming. Fleming misses the end 1 free throw. 50 seconds to go. Steffi's got it. Anene on the defense here. Jacob Anene playing the on-ball defense. Steffi gets inside and
looks like it is a violation. Oh, sorry.
Another foul.
Another foul coming in here. Fouls on the Cowboys, number 20, Levi Owira. First personal foul of the night for Owira. And it looks like Sebastian Pena is coming in. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Pena's coming in. Fleming out for the final about 39.5 seconds of this quarter. So here we go.
It all comes down to this.
I guess we'll have to wait on the free throws for the official substitution here. Steffi at the line. First one is no good, off to the left. Ugly free throw there.
Jacob Anene, he was just standing there ready to grab it. Now, I think definitely for the second one, putting Carter at the front and Sebastian Pena, I think that's definitely a strong combo coming in here. And it looks like Colin Griffith is coming back in, replacing Carter Zingelman. Definitely not too much of an impact, but definitely great impact as well. You know, they're both tall people, and they can get this rebound.
Steffi makes that one, though. But, yeah, Griffith was in a little bit of foul trouble. He's coming back in. Coach Murphy rolling the dice. Here's a Nene, pushes it through the middle to Watson. Trey Watson dribbling left side. And he's going to just keep it here. Cowboys maybe trying to stall out the final bit of this quarter. Here's Watson. Drives right. Nice move there. Anene, open three. No good. Too much on it. Ball is loose. Rebounded by Memorial. They got 10 seconds to push it. Steffi defended by Anene. 7 seconds to go. Steffi attacks inside and finishes on Anene to end the quarter.
And it looks like it is 53 Coppell, 62 Warriors. And we have about 8 minutes left in this game tonight. It can be a roller coaster coming up from here. The Cowboys could get up. The Warriors could get up. You'd never know.
Yeah, it's just the Warriors have been in control most of the night. They've been the better team, if we're being honest. They've been more consistent in the scoring. Cowboys went on a nice run there in the third, but then the Warriors closed it out strong that last minute or so. And I don't know. It's gonna be an uphill battle for the Cowboys going into this fourth quarter. We'll see, though. Again, it'll be interesting, but yeah, it's definitely been a game where the Warriors have controlled the play, you know?
Yep, definitely.
I mean, they just, again, Caden Defaball has been an auto bucket in pretty much every critical situation. That was a good run there by Steffi at the end of the quarter, though. Again, pushed it in transition nicely. Went up one-on-one, got the shot to go. Those types of shots are what games come down to. They've been clutch tonight for sure.
Yep, 100%. We're seeing some revelation going around here. We're looking at the Cowboys. They're making that plan. You know, we got Jacob Anene, Colin Griffith, Sibu Sox, Isaiah Fleming, and Sebastian Pena here on the court for the start of the fourth quarter. And it'll be Cowboys basketball with Jacob Anene throwing it in, being defended by Steffi on him. Right in front of him, Isaiah Fleming.
So here we go.
Final quarter of the night.
Here we go. Fleming gets it on the inbound there. We'll see what he can do. Fleming, right side, screen from Griffith, and he goes to Pena. Pena, backdoor to Sox. Sox goes up, misses the layup. And what's the call here? It's going to be Memorial basketball after that.
Foul on Isaiah Fleming, I believe.
Oh, goaltending. Never mind. Basket will count. So that's big. Big 2 points right there. Big 2 points.
Big 2 points for Coppell. But the ball will go to Memorial after this. The ball with Feeling safe.
Good start to the quarter then, I guess, as here we go. Steffi going up the court. Pass it to James Johnson. Kashawn taking it in. Corner. Steffi, big three. No good. Backside rebound. Floater no good. Pena rips it down. Johnson trying to get through, and they rip it from Pena. And or was that Przinski, or was that Childers who went up with
looks like
that?
Childers.
Yeah, Childers gets the foul there. And he'll go 2 shots. So Pena wasn't able to get rid of the ball. They applied a lot of pressure to him, and he just wasn't able to get rid of it until eventually got the ball taken away.
Looks like number 21 is ready on the side of the court here.
He's about to sub in. It's Childers' first free throw's good. Defabot checking out of the game, so one of the leading scorers for the Warriors, he definitely is the leading scorer today, is out. And the Cowboys got to try to take advantage of that.
Second one in, opening up the Warriors at 64, Cowboys 55. The Cowboys need 9 points up here in this last quarter, which is definitely doable, but they also have to deal with the Warriors pushing back up at the same time, which is not an easy task, as we've seen the whole game, basically.
Watson checking in for a Nene after they had a little trouble getting the ball in on the inbounds. Didn't result in a turnover, though. So here's Pena, and he will inbound. They get a good ball handler in Watson. He's probably overall a top ball handler on the team. Might be the best ball handler on the team, depending on who you ask, I guess. But he is a very good ball handler.
Looks like we got the coaches from Memorial speaking with the ref.
Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Still in the game, though. 7:22 to go. And it will be Pena to inbound. Pena into Fleming. Fleming double team. Got to get rid of it. He gets it to Pena. Pena up ahead to Watson. Watson to Sox. Sox inside. Finishes on the rim.
Sibu Sox putting the Cowboys up 57. Warriors 64. See how this game goes.
Great press break there. Really efficient. Got the ball out quickly. Kashawn for three. No good off the back rim. Sox rips it down. Up ahead, it's Fleming. And he makes it.
Isaiah Fleming putting the Cowboys at 59 with a 5-point difference here with about 7 minutes left in tonight's game.
Think he wanted to try to yam that one. He wasn't able to get it, though.
Yep, just barely, as long as it goes in.
It went in, yeah. 2 points, 2 points. Here we go. Memorial over to Kashawn here. And Griffith, it goes off him. He gets the steal. He's pushing it up. It's Bass taking it in. Pena up and in.
And it's good. The Cowboys up in the 60s. It is now 61 to 64. Some of the closest gap we've seen in this game ever since 0-0, basically. And it's going to be close, like 7-4. It is for the haywire, but we still have about 6 whole minutes left in this quarter. It could be anyone's game from here.
Ball taken away. Pena on the ground. And are they going to award Coach Murphy with the timeout? They do.
Got it. Fumble recovery. We love using football terms in basketball.
Cowboys on a run. Momentum is real. Timeout. They get the ball. They're with a chance to tie. It's a one-possession game. So big opportunity for them here. See if they can make it even closer and maybe even tie the game with a 3-ball.
Possible. It's possible. We seen any triple doubles tonight? I don't know. You know, you don't see triple doubles in high school football that much either. High school sports.
6:06 to play. Again, a lot has happened here in this last about minute and a half.
It looks like the officials are conversing with one of them at the other side.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows what they're reminiscing on over there, but
Hey, Joe, what are you going to have for lunch tomorrow night? What are you going to have for lunch
something
tomorrow?
like that. I don't know, but
You know, I'm coming back to the Ref Games this Friday for a Winter Classic. Up and really, a bunch of students are going to be there. It's going to be so great, and we're going to have a good time with the family and kids. That's probably what they sound like.
Something like that.
No offense.
64-61, 6:06 to go. Cowboy basketball.
A lot of sixes.
Big moment here. Again, yeah, we'll see. Pena to inbound. Here we go. Press coming from Memorial. We'll see if they're able to get any turnovers out of it. Pena into Watson, and Watson double team. Got to get rid of it. He tried to throw it off a guy, and it ends up in Fleming's hands. Pena all the way to Griffith. He could tie the game. He'll just run the bounce pass to Sox. And Sox to Pena for the tie. Off the rim, no good.
Almost choking.
Steffi gets the rebound, and here comes Memorial. D-up chance up broken out in the crowd. It is critical. 4th down, crunch time. 5:38 to play. Steffi, or that Childers, looking for Steffi, and what they call
like
here?
a foul on the
Timeout?
Timeout for the Warriors. Whew. They're like, hey, bro, we gotta lock in. We got 3 minutes. We had the score of difference of 3 with 5.5 minutes. They're like, hey, we can't let that slide, man. There's no way.
5:31. Yeah, it's gonna come down to the final minutes here. It's again, I love it. I love games like this. I love when it's crunch time. It's a couple shots, and again, this is great for this team going into district play here pretty soon. Find out who can you play. Who is your best 5 in this crunch time?
Yeah, obviously, that's what these non-district games are for, especially in the beginning of the season. We're probably past the beginning of the season now. 15 games in, it looks like 15, 16 games. This is that midpoint. It's like, all right, we figured out some stuff. All right, now we're in the momentum. We're in the motion. We're definitely ready. We're great to go to the playoffs with Cowboys. I believe it's 10-4.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good record. Strong start.
Some guys are more natural closers than starters. Some guys can finish games, and that's what you got to find out right now. Here's Brzezinski. Brzezinski over to Childers. Childers spinning and stolen by Fleming. Football pass down the court. Brzezinski knocks it away, though. Fleming tried to make the big play, and he just couldn't complete the pass. Childers, corner, 3. No good. Rebounded by Defabal, who's back in the game. Goes up, no good. Tip in, Brzezinski, no good. And the finish, though, on the putback. James Johnson was the one who finally finished that shot. Fleming gets it stolen. That's going to be out of bounds, though.
And it looks like Cowboys coming in here. 61-66. The gap is now increasing. The Cowboys are shaking.
Steffi nearly made a big play there, but he was too close to that baseline.
It looks like Cebu has gotten his Band-Aid off. Congratulations.
Trey Watson with the basketball. Bounce pass to Fleming. Up top, Griffith. Griffith to Watson. It's Watson. Drive inside, up high, off the glass and in.
Trey Watson, 63-66, back at that 3-point gap. The Cowboys definitely aiming in here all around. And it looks like it's a foul. And it's going to be a Warriors ball. Foul on the Cowboys on what looks to be Cebu Sox. And the Cowboys fans are not happy about that. From the student section, from the parents below me, from the parents behind me. It's everywhere, man. People are mad at these referees.
66-63, 4:22, and it'll be an inbound from Memorial on the baseline. So
did they spill sweat? Did they spill water?
Gotta wipe the floor down. Yep.
Looks like we have Dylan F putting in the ball.
See if they go into Brzezinski here. He's been a little quiet in the second half. He gets it here, though. Fakes the dribble handoff, goes inside, pass out. Steffi, critical 3, off target, rebounded by Johnson. He goes up and finishes. Back-to-back put-back layups for James Johnson, who's been so critical in this final stretch. Here comes Watson, corner to Sox. Fleming to Watson. Again, the hot hand tonight. Can Watson do it again? He had an impressive layup last possession. Bounce pass to Griffith. Watson the drive left. Pena. Corner to Watson. Fleming holds. And here's Fleming driving inside. Griffith goes up and reverse layup.
Colin Griffith putting up his fair share in the paint. 65-68 again at a 3-point difference. And it's just going up, up, up. Like I said before, just trailing, laddering up the gap. Increase, decrease, increase, decrease, increase, decrease.
Defa ball short, and he gets his own miss, and Fleming's going to get called for the foul. Coach Murphy did not get mad at the refs there, though. He yelled at his team to box out because that is a tough, long rebound to give up there in that moment. I mean, you force a – I mean, Defabal took a bad shot there. It was a contested three, not the best of shots, but he's had a good night. He was confident he could make it. And here we go. Steffi, 3 minutes to play. Przinski to Johnson. Johnson jabs and slips down. It's going to be a jump ball.
And it's going to be Cowboys.
And the ball will stay with Memorial here. Yeah, just possession error, so here we go.
What?
Przinski gets it in. Johnson inside. Defa ball finishes again. Again, so clutch all night. Press coming from Memorial. Sox gets it into Watson. He's got to be able to handle the pressure here. And he's got it across half court, it looks like. 5-point deficit. Under 3 to play. Watson drives right. Goes out to Griffith. Pass is stolen. It's Defabal. He's a threat to punch it.
And he gets it out. Cebu Sox in the defense. Oh, but, well, it doesn't matter. Cebu Sox, he shot that. What defense. What a great defense coming in here from Cebu Sox. You do not see that every day. Holy. The fans are on. I don't know if you can hear it. Standing ovation for this defense.
It's not a standing ovation. They're really mad at the refs.
People are standing and people are clapping. That's a standing ovation if I've ever seen one.
Oh, man. I think I don't know. That was tough. Student section wants a review. Unfortunately, there's no review in high school sports. But, yeah, I think that was a good block.
You got cameras literally all around the court right now. Ask one of them dudes, hey, pull up your camera, man. Let me see the footage. Whew.
Man.
I guess that's what happens.
I don't know what's happening right now. Coach Murphy's pleading his case to the official right now about that call. Crowd's ready for Defabal's free throw. He knocks it down.
71-65. 6 points. 2.5 minutes left with a 6-point gap between the Warriors and the Cowboys. The Warriors are up. Double. 65-72. What can the Cowboys do here?
Pena to Fleming. He'll take it up the floor. And he's going to go inside. Quick bucket there. 72-67 now. 2.5. Oh, man.
We love it. We love it.
Big defensive possession. Everything matters from here. Steffi, drive. And pass on the baseline. Out of bounds.
And whoa.
Memorial. Crowd's losing their patience with the officials. Defabal shot, no good. Fleming gets the rebound. Gets it up to Griffith. Griffith to Watson. Watson corner.
To Pena. Pena goes inside for the drive, and he almost gets it.
Missed the shot. Pena fouled. 2 shots coming up for Sebastian Pena.
I'm literally on the edge of my seat if you cannot tell here.
Yep.
All right.
Big shot for Pena. Makes the first one. .201 to play. Critical free throw to make it a 1-possession game. Big free throw for Bass. Puts it through.
69-72. We're back at that 3-point gap here.
Johnson taking it up the floor. Cowboys showing some pressure. Here we go. Steffi's got it. Crowd with the D-up chance. Defabal inside, gets through. He's blocked at the rim. but Johnson gets the rebound, and it's tipped in by Przinski.
What a moment there.
Watson, Bass, finishes right back.
And we're back at 71-74 with yet again, for like the 7 millionth time, a 3-point gap in tonight's match.
Steffi versus Watson, here we go. Pass over to Defaball, and
It's a foul! And it's a foul, and the Cowboys get the ball from there. The crowd is on their feet, except for Memorial.
Offensive foul, Fleming draws it, and now here we go. Critical possession.
That's his fifth personal foul. 2 team fouls on the Warriors.
Looks like it's, we're looking at an inbound here from Cebu Sox. And it looks like we're calling a timeout here.
We're having a dispute. We're having some issues here with whether that was his 5th foul. Officials are telling him to calm down. We got issues at the scores table as they're trying to figure out whether Childers fouled out of this game. I guess it was incorrect. I guess it was an incorrect announcement by the announcer there, so that is going to be on Defaball.
Childers, one more, he's gone.
Yeah, that's why there was a lot of commotion there with that one. So no foul out, everybody stays in. Sox to inbound, got to get it in. He goes into Watson. Steffi on him. Watson pushes the pace here. About 1:10 to go. Play being called by Coach Murphy. It's Watson. Oh, he thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Watson, corner, Bass, 3 for the tie. No good. Przinski rips down the board. Johnson over to Steffi. Steffi, here we go. Another critical defensive possession. And again, high school basketball, no shot clock. They can hold this out. Timeout Memorial.
My head is dizzy. I'm lightheaded. There's this blood rush that is going to
game.
my heart. My heart rate is probably up at like 130 right now.
What a game.
I'm being so serious right now. I genuinely feel lightheaded. I don't know why.
It's a competitive game. It's been a fun one throughout. Again, shout out to the Cowboys for battling back in this one and making this a good game. At the end of the day,
Completely.
it's all going to come down to these final couple plays here. Man. Yeah, they showed that replay. That Watson shot was ridiculous. Defense is going to be critical here. We'll see if they can get a stop in this big moment. And Coach Murphy has stuck with this 5 on the floor for a while now. We'll see if anything changes here in these final bits of this game, the final 47.6 seconds. I don't know.
40 seconds left. The Warriors are up. The Cowboys got to do something. They're thinking, it looks like the Warriors might need to either push or they might think about, hey, we got to hold it down. We got to get that defense. But it looks like they're throwing up to Przinski saying, hey, man, you can get these throws, but we got to focus on defense. But we still need some people to go up and get that out. And so I think Coppell might know that, and they're like, all right, we got to get the defense up here. You know, take, for example, Colin Griffith. Colin Griffith putting up some defense. They're going to focus it up on Colin Griffith, you know. Sebastian Pena going up against we're seeing Cebu Sox with Przinski.
Game starting.
And Steph.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see your point. Got to get the matchups right, get everybody on who they need to be on. No defensive miscommunications. You're 100% accurate.
By the way that it's going here, it looks like they might hold it. But
it's across half court. Johnson's doubled up here. We'll see if they can get a turnover.
And it looks like it is
timeout.
A timeout. I thought he traveled, which he did not. That is my bad.
Yeah, good timeout there by Memorial. Again, you save those timeouts for the end of the game for a reason. You get in trouble in any situation, you got to call one. I mean, hey, you can't take those timeouts and carry them over to the next game. So you might as well, you save them up and use them for these critical moments, you know. But I like the play there from the Cowboys, the trap at half court. He doesn't have much space to work with. Again, a good trap puts you in a tough spot. And the Cowboys have a lot of guys who are athletic, big wingspans.
Definitely.
And again, your 5 here. Sucks, Watson, Pena, Fleming, and Griffith. That's the 5 on the floor. Murphy's trusted 5 here for this final 36.4 seconds. And here we go for the Warriors. It's Johnson, Steffi, Brzezinski, Defabaugh, Childers, the 5 who've been on the court about 90% of the game. Johnson to inbound here to Steffi. Sox will go up. We'll see if they foul. Johnson passes it inside. Defabaugh faces up. Corner. Childers. It's keep away here. And we'll see if Fleming fouls. Steffi over to Sox. Ball deflected and stolen. It's Fleming with 22 seconds. Griffith holds it to Fleming. Over to Griffith. High in the air. It's stolen again. And a foul
looks
called.
like it is a foul. Ooh.
Tough collision there on the far side of the court from where we're at. It was Griffith and I believe it was Childers who collided there.
Foul is on the Cowboys. It doesn't look so great for the Cowboys tonight.
14 seconds. That was tough. I mean, that possession just didn't go too well.
And it looks like it's going to be Childers at the line for 2. And if they get these 2, they're up at 78. And that's just that you can't really come back from that.
Here we go. 2 shots for Childers. First one is good. That's a big free throw. Big time clutch shot there from number 11, Jackson Childers. Now here we go. This free throw to make it a 5-point game, but it's already a 2-possession game. Childers knocks it down. Cowboys got to push it up here quickly. Watson up ahead to Griffith. 3-pointer. If it goes, they have a chance. No good. Sox tips it in.
8 seconds, 73-76. 1-3 shot. 1-3. Griffith, Sox, Pena. You get a 3 from any of these players, it's overtime.
Problem is, as they call the timeout, you got to hope that they miss 2 of their free throws here. They got to miss both. They're going to instantly foul, and then they're going to hope for a couple misses from the line.
Uh-huh.
If you do get the ball back, though, to your point, yes. I mean, you got a lot of guys on the floor. All 5 of those guys on the floor are capable of shooting the 3-ball. We've seen them all make 3s at times this season. So, I mean, if you get that opportunity, you got 5 guys who are willing to take that shot and have the ability to make it. But some of the student section heading out, they think this game's probably over. I mean, yeah, it's 7.6 seconds. It's definitely, the chances are pretty low here.
73-76 with 7.6 left. It doesn't look too great for the Cowboys here, but hey, only time will tell. You never know what could happen at these times.
7.6 seconds. Yeah, you got a quick foul and then just hope for the best.
Absolutely.
It's really all you can do. Here we go.
Milk and cookies. Get your popcorn ready. Get your milk, your cookies ready. It's milk and cookies time.
Here we go. Childers to inbound. It's into Steffi, and he is going to be fouled. What's the call here? Cowboys wanted a jump ball. They're not going to get it. They called a foul instead.
On Cebu Sox for, it looks like, holding. Is that a thing in basketball?
It's a reach-in foul.
I guess.
5.1 seconds left. And into the line goes Steffi. Coach Murphy pleading his case as Sox fouls out of this game with only 5 seconds left. Malachi Jackson comes in. Sox will go over and shake the opposing team's his hands. So good sportsmanship there. But 5.1 seconds, need both to miss. Can Steffi knock him down? First one, no good.
Ooh.
The all-important second free throw. Here we go. Lots of noise from the crowd. Can this be the miss and make this game an interesting one? Steffi, second free throw. Got it.
Good. It looks like it's 78-73, 5. It looks impossible.
And that will do it. Memorial comes in to Coppell and secures a big win today on the road, 77-73. It was competitive. It was a fun one tonight. It was back and forth. Well, It was back and forth early. Memorial eventually able to claim a lead, and then they held on to it for the remainder of the game. So impressive stuff from Memorial tonight. And, again, a good win. Coppell played well, though. Again, Memorial's a big physical and athletic team, and they did a really nice job matching up with them. But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough tonight. So,
Yeah, you take a look. Number 2 in 5A division. What do you think we can do in these districts with teams that are, some of them are ranked even below us, possibly? And I think that itself, you know, just a 4-point difference here coming from both sides. I think that kind of shows for the future. If you have that future road mapped out, it gives you that future view like, hey, we got this. And you can take a look. It's like, yeah, this is what we can do. We can do here. We can do here. Analyze these teams and these players here. We can put this together. We have a whole plan laid out, and they are clearly making their word for it. They can strive, and they have a high chance to make it to the playoffs this year.
Yeah, for sure.
After being a deficit for almost 4 years of not being in the playoffs.
a lot of optimism going forward. But, yeah, for the Cowboys, tough loss tonight, but they'll have a lot of opportunities to bounce back. Tournaments coming up, a lot of games to play. So that'll do it for tonight. My partner, Mahir.
Yep.
Have a good one,
Great
guys.
to see you. Great to see
Go
you.
Cowboys.
Go Cowboys. You on Friday when the Jack Frost tournament takes place, and then next forward in a couple of weeks over the weekend. It is great to see you tonight. Hope you guys have a night. I hope you guys have a nice night.